So Simmers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Ultimate Decades Challenge. We'll be jumping into today's episode in 1301. Unfortunately, we will be seeing the passing of Gen 0 Amos, who will be passing away from old age. Some of our goals for this episode is to get the second son, Edward, friendly with his love interest's family. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll have a marriage this episode. We're going to continue trying to get our heir's wife, Mirabelle, pregnant. We will also be having market day in the second half of 1301. So hopefully we make a lot of money by selling mead. All right, let's jump in. Okay, it is just after midnight and everyone is asleep. Eleanor has just woken up and we're going to get her to have a meal. And then after that, she can prepare some more food for us. But while we're here, after poor Eleanor has gotten out of bed, her dear beloved husband is going to pass away. Kill Sim and death by old age. Kill Amos Vale with death by old age. Yes. Poor Amos gets up, goes to see his wife, and unfortunately passes away in the dining area. Eleanor gets up with her food. Some of the other household members hear Eleanor crying, and here is grim. Okay, we are going to become a free roaming ghost. We have the urn. We will give that to... Actually, we'll give that to Isengrim. Let's get everyone moving for the day. There is no rest for the weary. Please finish eating your bread roll stew. Amos, yes, you have had your first puberty changes. I do not like your facial hair. So we are going to, let's see, apply facial cleanser and shave facial hair. You can then use the bathroom. Isengrim, your beard is also growing out, so let's shave to preferred length. Eleanor, I want you to clean up. We're going to make some breakfast for everyone. What can we make? None of that. Some pottage sounds good for breakfast, so let's do that. Mirabelle, let's have you come here. I want you to try for a pregnancy with your husband once he is done with shaving. And we are very sad. Edward, what tasks do we enjoy doing around the house? We like cooking, and that's it. Well, in that case, let's join cooking. No, Amos, please stop eating bread. I needed that. Whoa. Hold on, that was rude. No, don't eat. We're going to go here and we're going to go be enticing. We'll express fondness. We'll kiss. Amos, I can't believe you just went and ate our ingredients. All right, emotionally controlled. Let's make you flirty. So we're going to be passionate. All right, would be happy to have a child and would be happy to have a child. Wonderful. In that case, let's try flirting again. Physical intimacy. Let's try for a pregnancy. Would you say that Eleanor and Edward have a strict family dynamic? Sure. I don't know why we've got a strict family dynamic, but let us do that. Oh, I see. She gave him some sage advice on responsibility. Can you two please woohoo in your own bed? And we're going to get you to do a large classic painting. Edward, I know that you are very upset, but unfortunately we have to do chores. And breakfast is done, so Eleanor, you can grab that. Completely satisfied. I am glad that you had a good time. Isengrim, we're going to send you out foraging. And have I set this sink type? It is bathroom, fantastic. Eleanor can sweep to perfection. Oh, looks like we've got some prairie grass growing wildly, which is good. That is exactly what we need for our livestock. It is not harvestable at this point in time, but this one is. We'll go and harvest that prairie grass. And let's take a look. As we are in the beginning of the 1301, we do not have the ability to harvest plants except for these strawberries because we are going to plant them. The beehive is also full, so we'll collect the honey and we will get Mirabelle to plant the strawberries. Oh no, looks like we've got some illnesses going through the house. I would like to adult now. I feel like I'm old enough now that I should be allowed to go anywhere I want and to do whatever I want. Can you treat me like an adult, please? You'll always be my baby. Although you're probably going to get married within the year. Oh, and we got some fertilizer. Fantastic. Do we have to call her over again? Can we stop going inside the shed? And what did we get? We got some potato nectar. Fantastic. And yes, Mirabelle can like gardening. That would be very beneficial to us. We'll refill with prairie grass. Edward, let's milk clover, clean clover. And where is our little baby goat? Let's go sell this to collector. And we're going to do another one, a classic painting, large. There we go. After we've done that, please collect eggs, clean coop, and we will get Mirabelle to scatter feed nearby. We'll do that twice. Doesn't look like we collected honey, so we'll do that and we'll... Oh, no, we won't do that. We will first use the bathroom. Looks like our needs are going down quickly, so fingers crossed. That means we have a baby on the way. Alright, we're going to get you to first cry it out and then nap. We'll take it pretty easy today since you are not feeling well. What we're going to do... No, we are not woohooing alone, please. We have other matters to attend to today. No hatchable eggs, unfortunately. We have 2 hens and a rooster. I thought I had a duck. Or do ducks not count? No, that is fine. Where is the goat? Blossom will milk for simoleons. And then after that, Edward, we are going to travel. Our fun is incredibly low. Sorry about that. Actually, we should eat first. Grab a serving and then travel. Water all. Collect the honey, please. I would have thought that your fun would have gone up by cooking with your mother, but apparently not. Let's scatter some more feed nearby. And what did we get? All stuff that we can put in the pantry. Those apples are going to be fantastic for fall, I believe. Well, if you're over here, Amos, that must mean that you have finished the painting and you're nearly done eating. So let's travel alone. Actually, we should travel with your mother. All right, so first we're going to go to the cemetery and we're going to bury Amos. Let's delete the placeholder. Now, where are we going to bury him? Where shall we start? Yes, I think here is going to be nice. Amos Vale, and let's engrave. Amos Vale was born in 1260 and passed in 1301. All right, let's can we mourn Amos? Let's see, can we light a candle? Display as gravestone. There are no gravestones that I fancy, but I wonder if I can do a replacement. So That's All Gravy has this wonderful mod where you can change the tombstones. So let's put that back there, and we're going to move Amos over, and let's just quickly re-engrave this. Date of birth and date of death. Perfect. Gen 0. Sweet, looks like we've got a bunch of extra space available. We're going to just mourn. Look, there he is. You know, you can go into the graveyard to mourn him. You don't need to be all the way over there. But that's okay. People do some strange things when they are in mourning. And let's again travel with your mother. Please ignore the Sims who are dressed in modern clothing. Oh, Noah Baker, we're going to go visit you. It would be just our luck that both of the parents are out at the moment. Let's see. They're both at the cemetery. So, in that case, let's go and do a respectful introduction to Noah Baker, who is Genevieve's father. And now I saw... Yes, there you are, Sylvia Baker. Please run over and do a respectful introduction. She's embarrassed. Why are you embarrassed? Got a little bit to go. There we go. While we're here, let's also... Oh, we already know her. Nice. No small talk. We're going to boast about family to both of them. Friendly, small talk, boast about family. We're going to chat about property values. Complain about the cold weather. Lead by example. Now we're going to show off our knowledge on baking. Yes, my son knows all of my cooking secrets. He would be fantastic for your daughter. Constance, please stop promoting your own son. Ask about cemetery keeping. Pretty sure you're a baker, but I just think that's an interesting thing to know about. Let's gossip about neighbors and swap baby milestones. Let's have a deep conversation, and let's jump to Edward. No, please don't run away. Hey, stop. Gosh darn it. All right. Well, let's go here, and we will do a friendly introduction. Hold on, was that... Wait, there we are. Let's call over. Discuss what is new around the kingdom. We're going to get to know... Why do we have... Is it a hearing aid or headphones? Looks like headphones. And we're going to discuss interests. We're going to talk about how we just love cooking. And we're going to discuss healthy relationships. Discuss what's new at the market. Edward, please don't get a crush on your future mother-in-law. Oh dear. We're going to discuss fine cuisine, and we have lost Noah Baker. Oh, he's over here. We'll go chat here, and let's talk about the jousting. Oh, I closed it down. That is my bad. Oh, speaking of, I think we should bring Amos here. I think there are a few Sims that Amos should meet. First of all, Amos is the apprentice to Constance's husband. I do hope that his best friend is going to be Sweet Raphael here. And if everything goes as planned, he will marry Magdalene. So let's go do a friendly introduction. We should already know these individuals, but that doesn't matter. And Edward, let's give her a gloomy compliment. I do not know who you are, and you are hanging around far too much for my liking. and deleted. Alright, Amos, let's do our friendly introductions again, because apparently we didn't do that. And after you have spoken to your missus, or future missus, let's get you to use the bathroom. And we're going to get to know your friends. Let's talk about the cloudy weather. And let's discuss healthy relationships. How are we going? You're speaking to Genevieve and Eleanor. Wonderful. Well, let's get you to go to the bathroom. And we'll do deep conversations. What we're going to do is discuss healthy relationships, particularly the healthy relationship between my son and your daughter. Have a deep conversation. We'll ask for advice. What do you think? Boast about family. And we'll discuss healthy relationships again. And what we will do, can we hug her? Not in an affectionate way, but let's go hug lovingly. Let's do a respectful introduction. And let's see. We'll discuss color theory. Raphael here is also apprenticing under his father. So the two of them should get along pretty swimmingly. We'll enthuse about painting. We'll complain about the cold. And we'll discuss interests. And poor Magdalene is so tense. Let's see. Let's discuss interests. Nope. Everyone decided to leave. Fantastic. Well, can we not browse the web? What we're going to do is we're going to have a deep conversation. We're going to talk about how we really like your daughter and we'll ask him for some advice. We'll discuss our interest. We'll tell him, hey, we're really into cooking. We really enjoy baking. But most of all, we enjoy your daughter. All right, I'm going to send Amos home. He doesn't really need to be here right now. We're going to talk up Genevieve. How are we going? We're acquaintances with Noah and just acquaintances with Sylvia. I'm sorry, Edward, but I'm way too busy at the moment to spend any time getting to know Genevieve better. She is your daughter. All right, let's just keep trying. We're going to, again, discuss healthy relationships. And we'll try opening up. We'll complain about our problems. We'll discuss interests. Complain about the cloudy weather, and we'll ask him what his hobbies are. We're much too sad to do a lot of things. You know what? We'll support his facial hair. You have a very, very nice beard, sir. I hope that one day I can grow a beard just like yours. And then the children that your daughter and myself will have will also have phenomenal facial hair. Now, I'm just wanting him to get to the point of being friends with both of the parents. Can everyone just go home? That's Sylvia. Frederick is Amos's mentor. You can do an introduction to Frederick because realistically you would know him by now. And we'll discuss what's new at the market with Sylvia. I did not expect friendship to be taking so long. We are not going into the city. Sorry, Genevieve. Let's not declare him our favorite. Have a deep conversation. And you know what? Let's not ask about Woohoo. That would be much too mortifying. We'll ask her about her hobbies. We'll get to know her. Again, discuss what's going on at the market. Edward, stop getting crushes on people. Edward also fancies Noah. So Edward fancies Genevieve, Genevieve's mother, and Genevieve's father. Alright, so we are friends with Noah now, so it's just Sylvia that we have to focus on. So we'll discuss interest with her, discuss fine cuisine, discuss healthy relationships. Let's see. Ask about day. What are we doing? Yes, discussing healthy relationships. Perfect. We'll give her a pep talk as we are both very energized. Have a deep conversation. We'll tell a dramatic story as well as an engaging one. You know what? Let's send Eleanor home. Yes, I know, you are also miserable. We will be done soon. Wait, Sylvia? There you are. We'll talk about the cloudy weather. And we'll share some more tips that we have learnt from the baker. Oh my gosh, are we friends yet? Oh dear, not yet. Oh gosh, who would have thought that Sylvia would have been the one who was difficult to win over? Right, we are confident. Let's see, what can we do? Stories. Tell an unbelievable story. We'll show off muscles. We'll talk about how we are going to protect her daughter. Discuss what is new around the kingdom. We'll show off our muscles again. Edward, please stop getting crushes on people. We'll give her a pep talk. Maybe that will work. What traits does she have? Foodie and cheerful. Where are all of our food options? Let's discuss favorite recipes. Discuss fine cuisine. Maybe if we just keep rotating between those, that will help with our friendship. We'll discuss healthy relationships. Let's go other sims. Ask about another sim. Genevieve. Oh, is that a friendship? Oh my gosh. Fantastic. Once you are done with that, let us go. And let's go and take Genevieve to the park. For no particular reason. They're not going to get up to mischief. Alright. Over to the park, which looks far away, but I'm pretty sure you can see the cemetery from the park. Fantastic. Alrighty, let's kiss her. And we're going to embrace her. Look at the two of you, such cuties. And let's go sit and chat here. All right, and we're going to make a move. Yes, I'm very aware that you are not having fun. It's fine. Yes, I know that you have a crush on Genevieve. You have a crush on her entire family. Let's make out and snuggle and whisper sweet nothings. And then we're going to tickle her mercilessly. I can speak. Ooh, recite a love poem. Alrighty, let's see. Can I not propose? Hello? Let me sort that out. There we go. Let's resume game. I forgot that Amos had passed away. I was wondering why there was fewer Sims in our household. Can we please stop being miserable? Alrighty. Yes, I know. Everything sucks. There we go. That is what I'm wanting. Although, it cancelled out. Let's try again. Why? Are we too miserable? Is that the problem? Can we just get our fun up? Is that going to fix it? Please hold. Why do my mods break? What do you mean I have to update them? Alrighty, mods fixed. Maybe. Probably. Mods not fixed? Let's take another look. There we go. Mods fixed. Alright, let's propose. We might be feeling miserable, but that doesn't matter right now. Nope. Is it because we're sitting down? Alright, let's try again. Maybe we're too miserable. Alright, here we go. Edward is proposing to Genevieve. Look at them. Alrighty. And now that we're here, are we able to mess around? Because that would certainly get our fun up. I know we're not supposed to, but we're going to get married in the morning. So, nope. Nope, she doesn't fancy us. Let me change that real quick. What's that under? Woohoo life. Cut this up, please. Let's try this again. Alright, let's do romance. And I wonder if we can woohoo on an unconventional object. Nope. Alright, what's the problem? Let's just profess our undying love. That's fine. And did I see that there was a makeout in the great outdoors? Look at them. We didn't have fun, did we? That's okay. Let's send you home. Oh, we're crashing first. Yeah, that's fair. I pushed the limit with this. Goodbye, Genevieve. Oh, he's engaged. He's a happy man. Look at him, feeling confident. Smooth talker. Yeah, that went so smooth. Edward was cool as a cucumber around his crush. He's now engaged. Alrighty, let's get everyone to bed. Alright, grab something to eat, and you're probably going to pass out, so I won't get you to do anything else. You can use the bathroom and go to sleep. Now, we are pregnant. Second trimester. Alright, well, we're going to go and have that conversation with our beloved husband. There's not share big news. There we go. Let's see. Third trimester in 3 hours. Is the dress just bugged? You do not look like you're pregnant at all. But that is okay. Some people just don't. Ah, there's our duck. I was looking for you. Oh, we just became good friends. Nice. Alright, let's get you to sleep as we have a wedding in the morning. Yes, I know, you're having an energy failure. That is fine. How are we going? No, go to sleep. Go back to bed. Why does no one want to stay in bed here? Oh my god. Good lord. Alright. We got Amos the second. Let's sell that to a collector. You can then go and use the bathroom. Isengrim, you need to sleep. You are going to have a very tough time in the morning. Alright. Napping is fine because we do need to get you ready. Oh, far out. It is also market day. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. We can do this. Let's take a bath and go do an abstract painting. Why are you going here? All right, you are awake. So let's clean the coop, collect the eggs. How are all of our chickens going? Oh, they're all looking fine. We'll scatter some more feed around just in case. And we'll refill with prairie grass. Shed doesn't need to be cleaned. Let's take a look at our wild prairie grass. Can we harvest any of this? Nope. That's fine. Let's call over Clover. All right, how are we going? Bath is going fine. We're going to not do anything because we can't for whatever reason. All right, well, let's go woohoo alone and sleep. That should sort out some of your emotional problems. And let's get you out of there. You don't need to be in the same room as your brother while he is having some fun. You know what? Amos, let's put laundry away. Where is the goat? Blossom. Oh, that's fine. Let's clean Clover, milk Clover. Our cow has disappeared. Actually, you know what? Amos can clean the shed. And we are up. Okay, we need some food. There we go. That's what your belly should look like. And let's just put that away. Cooking. Let's see. We don't have a high cooking skill, so let's just do 4 servings. And after that, we will harvest all plants. And let's go cry it out. We have a wedding that we have to do later. Let's get you up and about. Let's stock the table. All right, we're just going to wait until Edward's needs are in that yellow area. That should be enough. Right, we're going to tend the table. We'll mark up the prices 300%, and we're going to start a yard sale. While I'm here, I'm going to lock for everyone but household members, and look for everyone but household members. I can't find our goat. Nope, he hasn't fallen into the inventory. Let's go sell to a collector. Let's take a quick nap while we wait for food to be ready. Can we all stop eating the bread? We don't have much of it left. All right, you're gonna have to come back inside, use the bathroom, eat some food. Edward, eat some food. You can also grab a serving. All right. Hello from the other side. Oh, it's Amos. You don't know me, we kind of do. So this might sound weird, but you're going to inherit from me, kid. All right. Amos is saying that he has left an inheritance for us. And let's see. All right. So Amos has left an inheritance for us. I'm going to say yes, please. I wonder what sketchy business he had. That was a lot of money. That was a lot more money than I thought we were going to have. Okay, so let's give sales pitch. Give sales pitch. Give sales pitch. And give sales pitch. There we go. Are we nearly done? All right, so we've got some honey. Let's take a look to see what our stock levels are looking like at the moment. Cool, let's sell mushrooms. How are our carrots? We don't have any carrots, and we don't have any strawberries, but we should plant some of those. So we'll do that. And then we'll put our singular strawberry in there. And let's just move a handful. There's got to be an easier way to do this. I'm just going to move 20 across. Go. And then we'll sell those. And yes, you are very sad, but once you have done that, you need to shave your facial hair. And we got to figure out something about your exhaustion. How are you looking for reward points? You're not. You're not. You're not. Oh boy, this is really sad. No one has enough reward points for an exhaustion be gone. I have been a bad simmer. All right, how are we going, Mirabelle? You are in your third trimester, which means we have about 8 hours to have a wedding. Let's give the sales pitch. Give sales pitch. Yes, we're crying it out. Edward, you're going to go and have a really quick nap. Amos, we are waking up and we are going to repair this. Mirabelle, please come over here and plant the strawberries. Please clean that up. Ah, our cow is back. Oh, he's back. Okay, how are we going? We're still tired. It's okay. We will wait until we have finished the nap. We're going to do an afternoon wedding. Yard sale. Our yard sale has ended, so let's go back to that. And we're going to give these individuals sales pitches. Don't go talk to the stranger. Let's go have a little bit of fun by ourselves. How are we doing? We don't need to go and chat. Where on earth is our goat? I can't believe we lost our goat. Going to throw away. How's this nap going? It's getting there. Well, I guess we should probably buy a couple of goats if we've lost one. Okay, let's get some mini goats. Right, there's no fancy goats, so let's just get some cool looking ones. Let's get the spotted mini goat and a Dalmatian goat, and we'll get a white belt mini goat. Yeah, 3 goats. I think that is a good number. And then if our other goat decides to show up, then they show up. Have we done our nap yet? They're going to be in our inventory. I wonder if we just lost the goats. Are they in someone's inventory? No obvious inventories. And all right, we're awake. We're still tired, but that's okay. Let's travel. Why can we not travel? Oh, because we've got the yard sale on. Let's stop that then. All right, let's try again. We're going to travel. All right, let's get the Bakers there first. And then we'll get his friends. They are actually his friends. It's just I haven't, as a player, put in effort. And then, all right, we'll do Amos because Amos is our best man. And then the rest of the family can just come over normally. And we're going to go to our wedding venue. And I need to change the type of venue that it is. Can we still not go there because we don't have a wedding planned? That's probably the case. Why don't we do general? Generic? There we go. All right, everyone is showing up. Edward is going to smooch his missus. We'll kiss her hands. And we're going to bring the rest of the family here. And we're going to have her sit. And we're going to get everyone to sit together. All right, what are we all doing? Why are we not? You're going to nap? Okay, that's what you want, but would really prefer it if we didn't. Yes, I know you're so incredibly sad, but please. Oh, we've gone into labor. Sorry, Mirabelle. Hello? Why can we not have it here? It's fine. Whatever. What do you mean our partner's not around? Did she leave? She just left? Rude. Well, easy enough to solve. Let's... Where are you? Come over here. Can we get everyone over here? We're gonna go here together. Yeah, I know. I know that you're about to have your baby literally in the middle of the wedding. We're gonna send her alone. Too busy having a baby. All right, we're going to walk down the aisle to Sims, Edward, and Genevieve. All right, everyone, if we're not going to sit down, get out of the way. What cuties. Look at them, they're so cute. Oh, we had a boy. Amazing. Well, we're going to be naming him after his paternal grandfather. So he's going to be another Amos. We need to change Amos the younger to Amos the elder now. Just one. All right. Has checked out of the hospital and is doing well. The baby is at home resting. We'll bring Mirabelle here, but I'm going to actually send her home. Look at them. Aren't they so cute? All right. Can we get married to... What do you mean they're not around? That's fine. We'll just go here and get her to call over. Can you... It's fine. All right. We're going to relationship. Change relationship. Elope immediately. And we're not doing it on the stage. Fantastic. That's fine. Look at them. We love them. Is Mirabelle going home? I would hope so. Can we have everyone attend wedding? Attend wedding. We'll attend wedding. Oh. Yes, walk in front of the camera. Oh, they're exchanging their vows. They are. And their first kiss as husband and wife. Okay. We're not going to get them moved in together just yet. Okay, 12 years later, we are all done with taking our screenshots and getting our thumbnails sorted out. So now we are actually going to move him. Now, does he have anything in his inventory? He's got a certificate of marriage and his father, who isn't actually here. I wonder if I can sell. Yes. Okay. And we'll reset objects because I really don't want the two of you to be stuck here forever. And we're going to move Edward into the Baker household. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now that we are done with the wedding, let's roll to see how many children they are going to have and how many are going to survive. Okay, so we are in the 1300s, so we're going to roll a d12 to see how many pregnancy attempts they have. 6, not a bad number. Alright, so we have rolled a total of 6. So now we're going to see how many Genevieve will actually survive. Alright, we need to avoid rolling a 1. So it's the second one, 3rd pregnancy, 4th pregnancy, 5th pregnancy, and 6th pregnancy. Alright, good on Genevieve. She survives all 6 of her pregnancies. So now we're going to see how many of the babies are going to survive. So for the babies, we need to avoid rolling a 5, 10, 15, or 20. Alright, looks like the second child will be stillborn. Now we're going to see how many children survive infancy. They need to avoid a 12, 16, or 18. Looks like all survive infancy. And toddlerhood, we need to avoid a 4, 8, or 12. Alright, the last child does not make it into toddlerhood. Childhood, we need to avoid a 9 or a 19. Alright, we're down to 3 children surviving. And into teenagehood, which is the last role that we're going to do outside of gameplay. We just need to avoid rolling a 7. Alright, so out of the 6 pregnancies that they are going to have, only 3 are going to make it to teenagers. So let us mark that down. Okay, well, I think that we should end the event there and let's send our family home to meet the sweet little baby who is going to be our heir. Alright, and let's just switch control to Mirabelle. I forgot to put down a bassinet. Alright, I may have forgotten to put down a bassinet, but the game auto-placed a very appropriate one for me. I'm very pleased. Okay, let's bring everyone home. Everyone is very sad and very exhausted. We're going to cuddle with the baby and then go to sleep. Alright, we'll grab a serving and then we will consider what we can do to have some fun. We're going to send Isengrim here to be with the baby. Amos, let's take care of your needs and then send you back to working on your apprenticeship. Alright, so you can go down for a nap. We're going to go meet the baby. Amos, you're not supposed to be here. Alright, how are you doing? Do you need to be fed? I believe you should be fine. Alright, we're going to start befriending the goats. Ready for milking. Alright, we're going to milk for simoleons. Then we're going to socialize. We're going to tell some jokes. And we'll pet our goat. And we'll also milk you for simoleons. And if you're going to cry it out, can we mop and then sweep to perfection? And where is our last little goat? What are we doing? Are we eating things that we should not be eating? Asking who's the goat. All right. I'm sure that our other goat is around here somewhere and that I'm just constantly overlooking the poor deer. We're going to put the prairie grass in Isengrim's inventory, and we're also going to harvest all the prairie grass. That's a fox. Still not the goat that I'm looking for. I wonder if, do foxes get the goats the way that they do with rabbits and chickens? All right, sell it to a collector. I was not aware that the baby was crying. That is very annoying. That's okay though. All right, we're getting into the evening, so we should probably start getting dinner prepared. Now, how much bread do I have left? My understanding is that it's not much. I'm going to consider that one consumed. All right, so we need 2 flour and 2 milk or egg. Now, we've already used 2 flour, so we'll have that used up, and we've got plenty of eggs and milk. That sounds great. So let's go and prepare some dough. How are we going? Oops, I forgot to take care of you. I don't think you need to hold your baby anymore. Have we harvested everything? I think we did that this morning, didn't we? Let's quickly bond with the bees. And then what I'm going to do is get Mirabelle to do some laundry before it starts piling up. Oh, what did we get? A bell pepper. I'm going to sell that. And once you're done with the prairie grass, we're going to get you to use the bathroom. You know what? The prairie grass is good. We can get the rest of that tomorrow. All right, where are we going? To sleep? No, we're not. We're going to now bake some bread. And we did just make some dough, and we have salt. So let's just make some farmhouse white loaf. And prepped dough we will get rid of because we've technically used it. And I'm just going to leave the eggs because it was picking up that we had that. I'm also going to get rid of this homemade flour. And salt we have used. I'm just going to say we've used 1 bag of salt. Oops, we have a baby crying. How about you change the diaper? Baby care. Change diaper. Oh, he's looking at the family portrait. I bet he misses his brother. All right, let's throw away and clean up. And while I remember, we're going to use cloth diapers from now on. And Mirabelle wants to have another child. Fantastic. We'll start tomorrow as we have to wait 1 day. All right, so we now have 8 slices of bread. So I'm going to put that in our inventory for now. And let's cook some bread roll stew. I thought that we had a pigeon. We do. We have a pigeon. Do we not have enough pigeons? How many pigeons did we need? Yes, we need 2 pigeons. All right, well, we'll go do some hunting and fishing tomorrow to get us some variety. No, you are not sleeping because I know that you have not put the laundry on the clothesline. And then we'll get you to water all plants. I know, everyone's exhausted. We just need to just suck it up for a little bit. I didn't mean to click on you for that, but that's okay. We'll replace the water. What are you doing? Look at all the little goats. I can't believe I lost a goat. Poor Blossom. What shall we name you? Gosh, what can we name you? We'll name you Apple. You know what? Muffin's great. And we'll name you Peach. Apple, Muffin, and Peach. Sounds like a good mix to me. All right, you can go here. Is this how we're getting our fun up? Well, if it is, sure. Where are we going? We're not going to sleep. We will in a moment, but I would like for us to eat some food first. Oh wait, you actually can go to sleep. But since I disturbed your rest, let's go to the bathroom and then you can sleep. How are we doing, Amos? You can grab a serving. All right, let's go to sleep. I can see that you are about to pass out. So much so that you didn't even finish your dinner, but that's fine. All right, we're just about to hit midnight, so I'm going to end this one here. Okay, so we had quite a busy episode getting Edward married off. Next episode we'll be going into 1302 and it's likely to be a lot quieter than this one. I believe that we'll have Genevieve pregnant with her first child, and hopefully in the second half of 1302 we'll be able to get Mirabelle pregnant as well. Outside of our played household so far, Magdalene, the daughter of the painter that Amos is apprenticed to, will be reaching marriage age. So we'll be rolling to see whether or not she is able to get married. Fingers crossed that she is, because I don't have a backup sim for Amos to get married to. Perhaps in the next episode we'll work on Amos's friendships with Raphael and Magdalene, and maybe also build up his relationship with his mentor. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed, it would be amazing if you did. Also, don't forget to hit the little bell to get notified whenever I have a video go up. And I hope that you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next episode. Dag dag!